I'm full Paragon, and this is the last Konosuba Fantastic Days video that I intend to make for a very long time. The sad fact of the matter is, this game just doesn't do it for me anymore. When I log in to play Konofan, the gameplay just isn't that interesting to me anymore. I can go in and I can skip all these quests and get materials, but I just don't care anymore. I get these materials and I look at what I would have to craft to get anything useful, and it's just not worth it anymore. I go in to do an arena run, and frankly, it's just not fun anymore. It's very little return for quite a bit of effort. I know this is disappointing to some people. I still do like Konosuba. It's definitely my favorite anime, but right now I can just watch the anime and I'll get all the Konosuba I need. These little cutscenes and things that they have in the game, I just don't find them fun anymore, guys. Really disappointed to say it. Even the polls in Konosuba, we're getting more and more limited banners that are even baitier. We have Komeko, who's a really good character in Arena because she's got a good trait, and Cecily's banner that we just had was also very powerful. Dunking on the game here, and then I get a worthless character, so that tracks. But I'm just not going to be playing Konofan anymore, and because of that, I will not be qualified to make the tier list or make Konosuba Fantastic Days videos any longer. So I hope you guys all understand there's a lot of reasons for this, but the main one is simply this game just isn't fun for anymore. Now, with the transfer of service coming up, I just decided this was as good a time as any to quit Konofan. I don't have fun with the game anymore, and frankly, with the way my health has been, it's not really possible for me to make a lot of YouTube videos and guides anymore, so I can't really do that. Now, there are still people you guys can turn to. I'll put a link in the description to Katsuma Gaming. He makes really excellent guides for both global and Japan. So if you're looking for resources on Konosuba Fantastic Days, check him out. He works really hard. He's a great guy, great content creator, and he gives good advice. Now, you might be wondering, is it worth it to keep playing Konosuba Fantastic Days? And be totally honest with you, I think we have better options now. Like a lot of people, I am jumping on the literal hype train and playing Honkai Star Rail. If you're wondering, will I be making Honkai Star Rail videos? Due to health reasons, I am really struggling to even speak right now, as you can probably tell just a little bit. So no, I won't really be making any videos for Honkai Star Rail or any other games at this point in time. As much as it pains me to say it, I'm just not in a place where that's really an option for me. So I won't be able to make many videos for it. It is a fun game. I highly recommend it. It's got great gameplay. It's got a lot of fun things that you can do. The repeatable content, unlike the dungeons in Konosuba, is both challenging and pretty fun. It's got a roguelike mode that I really wish we had gotten in Konofan. If we had game modes and gameplay like this, not the open world stuff necessarily, just more challenging content that was fun to play, I would really like it. As much as I like the characters in Star Rail, I do still miss Union and her adorableness, as well as the antics that Cosma and the others get up to. But not every game can be like that, and Konosuba Fantastic Days, unfortunately, seems to be going more and more in the direction of a blatant cash grab that is going to be under new management. I really hope for those of you who stick around and keep playing the game that the new company does you justice and that it is still a fun game to play, but honestly, I'm not holding up all that much hope that the new company will manage to turn the game around, because from what I've heard from Japanese players, the gacha gets more intense, the arena units get power crept even more often, and even though there are some really cool collabs coming up, It's just not enough for me anymore. Now, some of you might want to know if, since I'm going to continue playing gacha games, once I get better, do I intend to start making guides for Star Rail or Genshin or Arknights or a different game that I might play? And the answer to that is no, not really. I started making Konosuba Fantastic Days guides because, well, I felt like it was something the community needed. I didn't see really anyone making the sorts of guides that I thought we needed to help grow the community. And so I did it myself because I figured, hey, if you want to be the change that you want to see in the world, that'll make the world a better place. Hopefully my guides and videos were helpful to you, but for games as popular as Genshin and Star Rail, someone like me just isn't really needed in the community. I'll still have fun playing the games, but the chances of me streaming them or making guides are pretty much nothing. Hopefully that's not too much of a disappointment to some of you. I would still like to make Konosuba content, namely with the new anime season coming out, doing those badly summarized videos or making reviews of different episodes and things like that. But right now, it's a real struggle just to talk even for these few minutes to make this farewell video, so the odds of that happening are fairly low. Good luck to those of you who want to stick around in Konosuba. I hope that the new company treats you well and that you're able to still derive some enjoyment. I do still love Konosuba, and Union will always be best girl. But for now, that's the end of the road for me. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you around sometime.